I'm Veronica Kemeny, and I'm here today with the Director of Blueprint, Autumn Calder, and we're going to discuss the Bannerman Road Feasibility Study. Welcome, Autumn.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here and share information about Blueprint and our project and programs.
Before we start discussing the Bannerman Road Feasibility Study, can you tell our viewers what Blueprint is and how you're always working on behalf of the Leon County citizens?
Oh, absolutely. Blueprint Intergovernmental Agency manages projects funded by our local option penny sales tax here in Leon County, and it was established in 1989. Our mission is to implement projects that reflect the community's vision in a timely and cost-effective manner, using innovative business practices while keeping the citizenry informed and involved. Since 2004, the Blueprint program has invested over $550 million into our community's infrastructure projects, preserving sensitive lands, and creating new public spaces throughout the entire Tallahassee-Leon County area. Some of the signature Blueprint projects that you may know are the widening of Capitol Circle, as well as Capitol Cascades Trail along FAMU Way, and of course our beloved Cascades Park in downtown Tallahassee.
Now let's shift gears and talk about the Bannerman Road Feasibility Study. Can you tell our viewers what the feasibility study is and why it's important?
Absolutely. I think it's first important to talk about and just address what the Blueprint project is for the Bannerman Road project. The Northeast Connector Corridor project, which is the widening of Bannerman Road, includes widening from 2 lanes to 4 Bannerman Road from Thomasville Road to Tequesta. It also includes the construction of a multi-use trail from Thomasville Road all the way to Meridian Road. The first part of that project has actually already been completed by Leon County government, and that built the 4 lanes that were needed in front of the Bannerman Crossings development. But simply put, the Bannerman Road Feasibility Study did an analysis of whether or not Bannerman Road needed to be widened from Tequesta all the way to Meridian Road. Blueprint analyzed traffic and safety data to determine if the widening was needed to accommodate the future growth of the area. The results of this study were shared with the Intergovernmental Agency Board in September, and this fall, Blueprint is excited to share the results with our residents and stakeholders. Also, there's a need for bicycle and pedestrian facilities in this growing residential area. We're going to look at those needs as well, and we're anxious to hear from the public because community feedback is a really important component of all of our Blueprint projects.
Since the feasibility study is looking at widening the existing Bannerman Road section, what goes into making this decision?
The traffic feasibility study is a technical study, and it has the goal of answering really 2 questions. First, is a 2-lane Bannerman Road sufficient to meet the growing needs in this area? And to answer this first question, we analyzed existing vehicle volumes, crash data, and projected traffic volumes. And based on the results of this analysis, the existing 2-lane Bannerman Road is not sufficient to meet the future population growth in the area. Second, if the existing road is not sufficient to accommodate the projected future growth, then we examined, is it viable to just improve the operations of the road, or is it necessary to widen the road? To answer this second question, we developed conceptual roadway improvements to assess if the improvements meet the capacity needs. From the results of this assessment and direction from the IA board, we have determined that Bannerman Road from Quail Common to Preservation Road needs to be widened to 4 lanes, and operational improvements such as adding turn lanes to Bannerman Road between Preservation and Meridian Road will meet our community's growth needs. These changes will improve the safety of the corridor and provide the needed capacity for this growing area of Leon County. We look forward to sharing the information with the community at our upcoming public meetings.
What are the next steps for the feasibility project?
The first phase focused on the technical analysis. The next step is talking with the Bannerman area community about the analysis results and getting their input on the improvements. Public input on desired enhancements for Bannerman Road will help shape the development of the typical roadway sections, which is our next focus. These typical sections will depict the future roadway corridor, including bicycle and pedestrian enhancements, and will also develop cost estimates based on those typical sections.
Has COVID impacted the funding of the project?
Yeah, COVID has impacted our sales tax revenue collections for this year, but this project is moving forward. And Blueprint is continuing to refine the cost estimates for this project, and we anticipate presenting some funding options for the IA board to consider next year.
How can the public learn more about the Bannerman Road feasibility study?
Well, they can always call me, or they can call the project team, but we have developed a website specifically for the project. The website features project details and a comment page for public input. The website also lists upcoming public meeting information, and they can always reach out to us, and we'll help them however we can.
Are there any public meetings that Leon County citizens can attend to learn more about this project?
We have several upcoming public engagement meetings scheduled. The first is a pop-up meeting scheduled for Saturday, November 7th. And we encourage people to check the website as the day gets closer, and we'll have updates on where that pop-up meeting will be. We also plan to have a virtual public meeting scheduled for the week of November 10th. You can follow the Bannerman Road Project website to get details about these public meetings. We welcome and we actually need the community's input as we seek to improve Bannerman Road and create a corridor that reflects the growth needs, but also, and maybe most importantly, the community's vision.
Finally, can you explain the focus group and how it will be used for the Bannerman Road feasibility study?
Sure, yeah, the Bannerman Road Focus Group is a really important component of this project. It's unique. It's comprised of neighborhood, church, and business representatives from the Bannerman Road area. It'll be a key component in helping us to disseminate timely information to the different stakeholder groups, as well as gather and receive that information back to the project team. It helps us to engage with the community throughout the life of the project.
Is there a final message you want to share with the public?
Gosh, well, thank you, first of all, for hosting me. I appreciate the opportunity to get out and share information about this important project. But we also encourage the public to participate in any way they feel comfortable and participate in our engagement events. And we really do want to hear from everybody.
I want to thank Autumn Calder, the Director of Blueprint, for joining us today, and we appreciate her providing us an update on the Bannerman Road feasibility study. And thank you for joining us.